I decided I was going to do something that I've been doing for myself, which is I have a book called Freeing the Natural Voice. And it's what it sounds like. It's about sort of getting your voice to fulfill its potential. But there's a lot of exercises and movement things that you're supposed to do in order to get yourself going for these. And because you can't read the book and be doing the exercises at the same time, I like to record the exercises for myself so that I can do them while listening to the instructions. And I figured, since I'm already recording it, I might as well turn it into an ASMR style video. There's a lot of pauses sort of built into the exercises and everything, so it does take a while, and it sort of gets you to relax sort of inherently. They're relaxation exercises anyway, so I figured why not sort of turn this into a bit of a series. So that's what I'm uploading to you. I like to do these in the morning, which is why I look scruffy and bleary. So I apologize for the appearance, but that's not the important thing anyway. So I'm going to just sort of get started. Step 1. I should explain, I am reading this directly from a book, so I will be sort of looking over and past for a lot of it, so it's not necessarily as much personal attention on this specific video. Step 1. Stand easily with your feet 6 to 8 inches apart. Be aware of your weight evenly distributed over both feet. Be aware that the weight of your body is balanced equally between the balls of your feet and your heels. In your mind's eye, picture the bones of your feet. Picture the shin bones growing up from your ankle joints. Picture your thigh bones growing up from your knee joints. Picture your hip joints and the pelvic girdle. See the sacrum, the large bone in the middle of the back at the pelvis, at the base of your spine. Picture your spine growing up from the sacrum through the small of your back and then on up between your shoulder blades, with the rib cage floating around it and the shoulder girdle on top. Feel your arms hanging from your shoulder sockets. Picture your upper arm bones, elbow joints, forearms, wrist joints, and bones of your hands and fingers. Let your mind's eye flow back up through your arms and into your neck. Picture your neck vertebrae going up into the skull. picture the topmost vertebrae on a level with your ears and nose. Picture your skull floating like a balloon right off the top of your spine. Step 2. Focus your attention into your elbow joints. Rotate them forward and let them float gently up in front of your body towards the ceiling. This should involve your upper arms only. The shoulder muscles stay relaxed. The forearm muscles are relaxed. The hands hanging loosely. Focus your attention on your wrists and let them float toward the ceiling. Leave your hands hanging. Focus your attention on your fingertips and let them float to the ceiling. Imagine that someone is pulling you up a little by your fingertips, and allow your ribs to be stretched from above up out of your waist. Leave your pelvic girdle, legs, and feet out of the stretch. Now do one thing, and one thing only. Allow your hands to relax until they hang from your wrists. Register the contrasting sensations in your hands and in your arms. Label the sensation in your hands relaxation, and the sensation in your arms tension. Now, let your forearms relax until they hang loose from your elbows. Register the contrasting sensations in your forearms and hands, and in your upper arms and shoulders. Label the sensation in your forearms and hands as relaxation, and the sensation in your upper arms as tension. Now, let your upper arms drop heavily and hang loosely from the shoulders. Register the weight of your arms, the blood running back into your hands, and the change in temperature. Label the sensation in your arms relaxation. Feel the force of gravity adding weight to your arms. Now, let the weight of your head drop heavily forward so that your head and neck hang off the top of your torso. Feel the weight of your head dragging on the big vertebra that connects the neck spine to the body spine, sometimes called the bull vertebra. Gradually give in to the weight of your head, allowing the bull vertebra to drag the shoulder girdle with it. Then let the weight of your head, shoulders, and arms draw the spine slowly down toward the ground, giving in to gravity, vertebra by vertebra, through the rib cage to the small of your back. Try to picture each vertebra one by one. Let your knees relax so that your weight remains over the middle of your feet. Check that you do not rock back on your heels or forward on your toes. Check that your knees do not lock. When the weight is too much to support, release the lower spine quickly and hang upside down. Picture your torso hanging from your tailbone, giving in to the force of gravity. Breathe easily. You are doing this to relax all the torso muscles, shoulder muscles, neck muscles, head, and arms. If your legs begin to hurt in this unaccustomed position, run your hands up the back of your calves and thighs several times from ankles to buttocks, stroking away excess tension. Now, focus your attention on your tailbone, and from there, begin to build your spine up again, vertebra by vertebra, as though the building of a castle of nursery blocks, one on top of the other. Talk to your bones. See your skeleton. Do not use your stomach muscles. Leave them hanging loose. Breathe. Relax your shoulder muscles. Do not suddenly straighten your knees. Let them gradually straighten without stiffening as your balance shifts. Find the vertebrae that carry your rib cage and build them up from the small of your back to the bull vertebra. You are now an upright, headless torso. Picture your neck spine hanging forward at a right angle to your body spine. Focus on the top 7 vertebrae that make up the neck and gradually bring them back up until they are in alignment with the rest of your spine. Be aware that your head is floating up as a result of your neck coming up. You do not need to lift your head. Step 3. With your eyes closed, run your mind's eye down from your head to your feet, and then let it travel up from your feet, up through your legs to your torso. Consciously relax any muscles that begin to tighten in the stomach, buttocks, shoulders or neck. You are actively transferring the energy needed to remain upright from the large external muscles of the body to an internal picture of the spine, constantly growing upward against the force of gravity. Think of the spine as a stream of upward moving energy that is fueled by the mind. It is as though the spine were a tree, growing up from roots in the sacrum, the legs, and the feet, with its branches springing out to become the rib cage. Be aware of the shape your body cuts in the air. Be aware of the feeling of air touching your skin. Open your eyes and walk around the room, noticing that it is your skeleton that is walking. Stand still again and, closing your eyes, turn your attention inward and become aware of your body from the inside. Spread the relaxation from outside muscles to inside muscles. With your body-mind's eye, look at your face from inside and relax the face muscles. Look down through your throat, seeing it as an empty, open column. Look down through the lungs inside your rib cage. See the diaphragm as the floor to the lungs and the ceiling to the stomach. Look down from the diaphragm to the pelvic floor and on, down through your legs to where your feet are planted on the floor. Let your body-mind's eye travel once more from the bones of your feet up through the skeleton to your skull and then back to your spine. Stand quietly for 1 or 2 minutes, being aware of your spine, supporting the skeleton that floats between your skull and the bones of your feet, while the muscles and flesh of your body hang loosely on your bones. Stretch, yawn, open your eyes, and shake your body all over. Step 4. In this step, you will be asked to re-enter the experience of step 3, but to make new observations. It is good to do this sequence with your eyes closed, so if you are working on your own, read or record the following instructions before starting, which is what I'm doing. Standing easily, with a sense of your spine moving up to support your torso, close your eyes again, with the purpose of relaxing the inner muscles of your body. Allow your body-mind's eye to travel from inside the top of your skull down the inside of your face, relaxing the outer mask that your face muscles present to the world, down through your throat, down through your chest. Notice the tiny, inevitable movements of your breathing as you move your mind down into your stomach, down through your intestines and lower stomach into the pelvic floor. Undo any tension you are holding inside. Maintain a clear image of your spine moving upward as you relax the muscles around it, or you will collapse. Allow the whole of the inside of your torso, the whole of the inside of your body, allow the whole of the inside of the torso to be available to the movements of your breath. Observe the reaction of the inside of your body to the involuntary movements of your breathing apparatus. Then, deep inside, feel the need to yawn and stretch. Slowly and luxuriously yield to that need. Yawn, stretch, and shake out your body as though you just got up in the morning, or as a dog yawns, stretches, and shakes its skin back into place. Register how your body feels. Register